Well, welcome to Blind in Texas, episode number 10, broadcasting from the greatest state in the nation, possibly the world, Texas, Tejas, the Lone Star State, just south of Oklahoma, east of Arkansas. Is that a song?
Is Texas east of Arkansas?
No, we're west of Arkansas, aren't we? Man, so close. So close.
It was
Yeah, we
awesome.
are west. Yes, toward the California border.
There you go.
Anyway, that's Mr. Brian Kluger from boomstickcomics.com. You can check me out, Matt Mungle, at mungleshow.com. As I said, this is Blind in Texas, episode number 10. Taylor Swift, her husband's still married, so all is set there. We got to track our procedures by their marriage. I think be awesome. Awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
because this show ends when their marriage ends.
I know. So we'll be going on forever, I hope. Starting out this show with a little bit of sad news. I think we have to touch on this. This just broke right before we hit the red button to record, but the passing of Dolly Parton, I think, has us all gutted and shook. I don't care what music genre you follow, anything that you like, don't like in the world. I think Dolly kind of just surpassed everything. I can't imagine no one looking at Dolly and going, I don't know. You know what I mean? I want my life to be lived like that, where I don't care who you are, you're going to be gutted when they're gone.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, she was 80 years old. She was born in 1946. You know, I feel like Dolly Parton is like one of the original rock stars. Like she was as popular, maybe a little less, but almost just as popular, maybe just as popular as Michael Jackson. Like nobody else that I'm trying to think of that was universally loved and as popular as Michael Jackson's heyday as Dolly Parton is and was.
mhm.
From an actress to a songwriter to a singer, so many songs that were covered by other artists she wrote, she did. Um, and I guess throughout her life, there's very few people in the entertainment industry or the world that are universally loved from start to finish. Dolly was
Exactly.
one of them.
She was married to the same guy forever, her only true love. I mean, it's stuff. I mean, we were just, we always joke here about Taylor and her husband, but I mean, that was truly one of those things where, I mean, it was a marriage. It worked. I mean, it was, and to go by the global sensation, you compare it to like Michael Jackson and Elvis, or she was, yes, I agree, one of the original rock stars. The difference with Dolly is, I feel like if 2 weeks ago I'd have met her on the street and said, "Hey, would you like to come over and we're going to grill? You want to come over and hang out?" She'd been like, "I ain't got nothing going on. I'll do it." You,
Yeah,
you couldn't approach Michael Jackson or Elvis or Taylor Swift or Beyonce. You can't approach them. I always feel like no matter when she was or where she was always approachable and just felt like someone that you could just know,
yeah,
like your neighbor. So, and I think that's just such a special trait that's missing
yeah,
from celebrities.
yeah. It
Many
is.
celebrities, they feel like they have to remove themselves. And I could be wrong. I mean, I know she had bodyguards. I mean, you can't get to the level of Dolly and not have some kind of
I mean, she has her own theme
hedge.
park. She had her
Well,
home theme
yeah.
park,
Yeah, who
Dollywood.
has their own theme park? I mean, Michael Jackson had one, but I don't know, man.
But it was private though,
Yeah,
basically. Dolly, you
yo,
can go to Dollywood right now still. Like it's
I
it's a
know.
thing.
I know. I can't go to Jay-Z World. I
Can't
can't
go
go.
to Kevin Spacey land,
I know. I
just
can't be
can't do
riding
it.
on no jelly roller coasters.
So good.
So yeah, so we do want to just take a little bit of moment just to send some love to her family and just I think we're all just kind of shook from that.
It
And nobody
sucks,
saw it
man.
coming. I don't think it
No.
was
Well, I mean, I guess we did. It's like it's weird because it's Tuesday right now, and over the weekend, I guess she was supposed to be at shows and she canceled it. And she even made an update herself within the last 48 hours, like, this is what's going on. And
hmm
then we get the news today, which was interesting because we're recording this right now. And I was doing a show right before this. And in the middle of that show, everybody's alert went off and that came on. So we had to talk about it in that moment, and it took all the life out of everything. Like everything stopped because when you get a celebrity death, usually you're just like, oh, okay, that sucks. I feel bad.
Hmm.
We all had to like recoup for a second. We were all like, man, how do we go on? How do we move forward? Like, doing this because
I know. It's
she's a
like, yeah,
staple. She's a yeah. It's
yeah. It's like losing somebody in the family almost, even though
yeah,
she
because
wasn't a
Dolly's
youth.
always been in your life somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, to talk about the trivial stuff that we usually talk about, it just seems like, oh, well, this seems silly now. We're still
Yeah.
going to talk about it. We're still going to talk about the silliness, but it's just one of those moments where it causes you to stop and reflect on life and just sit for a minute in the moment, because we all go 95 miles an hour through everything and just sit in the moment and go, wow, man, this life is fleeting. It's crazy.
What's your
So,
favorite Dolly Parton song and Dolly Parton movie?
um, they could almost be the same, if you know what I mean. I mean, her and Steel Magnolias was iconic. There's one with her and Lily Tomlin when they kidnapped their boss. Is that 9 to 5 where they kidnapped their boss?
That's 9 to 5.
That is 9 to 5. That's a really, really good one. Um, I mean, I like all of her classic, like, I mean, actually Jolene, and I know it's going to sound cliche to name her hits, but I mean, she had so many songs. I mean, I grew up in the era of Islands in the Stream and things of that nature. So, I mean, I'm sure if I had a moment to look back through her catalog, I'd be like, oh, I totally forgot about that song. That song was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, she wrote and sang "I Will Always Love You," which Whitney Houston made her own. Like that was
I
Dolly
know.
Parton.
Yeah, it was exactly. So, I mean, and there's like you mentioned a few minutes ago, there's so many songs that she penned that people don't even know. They don't even associate with her. Because she was such a great storyteller
Yeah,
in her music. But yeah, I think those two movies. Rhinestone Cowboy with Sylvester Stallone. I think that's one that'll always be iconic to me as well. Just to see Sly and her together you'd never put those together on your bingo card, but it works so
yeah,
well. Well, it just showed that no matter who you put her with, what genre of music, what movie you put her in, what role, she always just had a light and a shine to her.
yeah.
So yeah, what about you?
Steel Magnolias, hands down. I love her as Trudy, man. I just like her say "Spud" and just like take. It's just such a good moment. She's so good in that movie,
Yeah.
and you feel it. And then I would say "River of Happiness." I love of hers. I love that song so much. Doesn't get a lot of play, but
Hmm.
Jolene is so goddamn good. I mean, even when the White Stripes, Jack White redid, I mean, that song is so good.
It is.
Uh,
And it's simple. It's one of those subtle songs. It's powerful, but it's not intricate. It's just a story of, hey, this is what's going on in my life. I don't know, man. That's such an impactful song, and it just comes from a place of, I think that people can relate to, and yeah, so for
It's good
sure.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I,
yeah.
I love it. And it's one of those songs that like you have a record player and you put that album on the record player and you play it, but then if you switch the speed on that, it even sounds better.
Oh, when
Because it's a
like
little
a
bit slower
33.
and darker, and you're just like,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, you
That's
listen to it at 33 instead of 45, you're like, this is
yeah,
a whole new song.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. So anyway, yeah, so I hate starting the show off on a downer moment, but at the same time, I think the light that Dolly shed, and I think maybe that's why we were all shocked and caught by surprises because I don't think she ever wanted anyone to be sad. And so her light was always what she put forth. And she would have probably hated the concept of everybody's moping around. They'd probably want
Yeah,
us to all just be, embrace each other and put out some light and say, hey, let's move forward and joy. So that's what
yep.
we'll do. Last Tuesday, you and I made a bold prediction, but it has come to pass. The Texas Rangers, as of this moment, are a half game in first place, which we said last Tuesday. We predicted they would be in first place.
We did, man. We did.
And thanks to some losses by the Houston Astros, they are in first place by a half a game. Now, whether they deserve to be in first place with the games that they're losing, I feel like they should be. I sound like I'm just disgruntled. It's like, what? You're not. You can't be happy they're in first. Yes, I'm happy they're in first. They should be in first by 2 games or more, but we'll take a half game. So, I know you're probably not surprised, but did you think we would get here this week watching some of those games?
I mean, yes and no. Again, we've been saying it since the inception 10 weeks we've been doing this show. 50-50 Rangers. They're sucking dead dogs for quarters, or they're playing like they did last night against the White Sox and, winning by 9 points.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
it is nuts. And but it's a good. It's I mean it's a little trepidatious going into heading into the World Series,
It
the
is. We're a
playoffs.
month away from the World Series, and every team in the MLB,
Hmm.
every pitcher, all the pitching roster, everybody's hurt, everybody's not 100%. I would say maybe they are at 70% right now going into it.
Yeah.
You're in the hottest time of the year. I bet you over the next 2 weeks, we're going to start to see amazing ESPN clips of teams, all guys fighting on the field. Like you're in that moment of baseball when that's happening. In yesterday's game against the White Sox, I mean, some of the Rangers got beamed, man, and they were both dugouts were yelling at each other. Like it's happening,
Yeah.
and the Rangers, man, they're hitting like Carter, who has been terrible at hitting, hit some good stuff yesterday, got a double. And then you have people like Jock Peterson, who usually a good hitter is not hitting, but then everybody's gassed, man. I mean, you're in the almost the final stretch of this long MLB season, and with our AL West, not great teams, and because behind the Astros, which is we're a half a game ahead in first place, everybody else we're like 5 or 6 games ahead. So I don't think there's any coming back from that,
Hmm.
but it's going to be a close call with the Rangers and Astros. But then again, I think, like I texted you, the Astros general manager was fired.
Yeah, Dana Brown was canned, and I mean, you're in first place. I mean, usually that happens when your team is in the gutter and there's no rebounding, but I mean, there must have been other things going on, and that's good for the Rangers because if anything will suck the life out of a team and the camaraderie, it's losing your GM because there's all that. I don't care how you view them or anything else. A shakeup in the organization affects the team on the field. So, I mean, it'd be
And
interesting to
less
see
than a
how they
month away
play.
from the playoffs to have that happen when he's
Hmm.
been there for several years, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking hate the Astros, so I love to see it. I
Hmm.
love to see it. That's good news for the Rangers.
And
Uh,
it could be that somebody's wanting to pick him up. Maybe he wanted to work for somebody else, and they were like, "Well, here's the contingency. You have to bow out before the playoffs in order for this other contract." So, I mean, there's tons of stuff going on. Nobody will ever know the reasoning. It just seems a little, I don't know, weird timing.
Well, it's weird. I mean, it's very weird. You're in the middle of a season when you're in first place. The GM leaves. I mean, yes, like you
Hmm.
said, something's going on. But
Something
it's
is
good luck
afoul.
for good news for the Rangers. We're playing the White Sox right now. Not the well. Interestingly enough, the White Sox have always been a pretty bad team, but right now the White Sox in their division, first place.
Hmm. Hmm.
It doesn't make sense either.
Doesn't make
And they're
sense.
playing in the south side of Chicago. So yesterday's game, if anybody watched it, there was probably 50 people at that amazing stadium where the White Sox play. Nobody was there. And
Nobody
you
was
have two
there.
first place teams playing, which is crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's as convinced as I was, or confident as I was last week, saying they would be in first place by this show. I am not confident to say, well, that just we're going to make the World Series or we're even going to make the playoffs. I'm not that confident yet. I'm still toeing the water a little bit, but I felt confident we'd be where we are right now.
I'm not confident about the World Series. I'm pretty confident that Rangers will make it to the playoffs. Will we win the first round? That's debatable. We'll see how we play for these next rest of the
Hmm.
30, 40 games. But
And what
uh
team we draw, that'll be a
right,
lot.
exactly. But like the Rangers, I mean, when Rangers are on, they are on. But when they're off, you hate to see it.
Hmm.
It's awful. I mean, like because like you can have those games where, a week ago we had the Mariners and the Brewers playing. and the Brewers beat the Mariners 22-0
You're right.
in a baseball game. And like in that game, Rodriguez in the outfield thought there was a third out when he caught the ball, but it was the first out, and he threw the ball on the stands, let 3 runs in.
Yeah.
Like oof, like
Yeah. They,
something's off. For a baseball score to be 22-0, there's just this time where you have to pack it up. It's like, okay,
yeah. At some point you feel bad. And it's like,
yeah,
let's just stand here. Don't swing. Just stand
yeah,
there,
yeah,
and see what happens. So yeah. So the good news, I guess, Jacob Degrom. That's another big thing for the Rangers. It seemed like he hit his 2000th strikeout, second fewest games in history. So I
yeah.
guess that's cool. I don't know anything about
Yeah.
Jacob, but other than you, I wouldn't even know he existed. So that's cool.
Degrom is a great pitcher for the Rangers. He's the one that did not allow the trade deadline for all the players to leave, Wyatt Langford and Seager, and him to go. DeGrom's like, we can win at the Rangers. I'm staying, so everybody stayed. Badass. And then he hit 2,000 strikeout 2 games ago, and he is the second pitcher to ever do it the fastest in the least innings pitch. So
Hmm.
damn
Hmm.
good pitcher at I think he's 38, excuse me, 38 or 39 years old.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, he's solid.
he is solid.
So
So
very excited for Jacob DeGrom. I've had the pleasure of watching him pitch and Uvalde pitch. We got good pitchers here in the Rangers. Again, I don't know why we're in a 50-50 thing. It's
got to hit the
baseball's
ball.
crazy.
It is. It is crazy. You got to hit the ball. It's not about strikeouts. It's not about keeping the other team from scoring. You got to score. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
that in every sport.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So, but good for the Rangers. Like I said, first place, half a game, we'll take it. Congratulations to Jacob. If we have anything else to be excited about this time of year, I mean, I know it doesn't mean anything. It's like kissing your sister. It's going through the motions, but it doesn't count. The fact that the Cowboys have just been dominating preseason. I mean, just like picking it apart. I mean, you watch them play, it's like watching a college game, man. These kids are on fire out there. And I'm like, why can't we let them play when the season starts? Because man, they look good.
Well, here's the reason for that. Here's the reason. So the Cowboys have had 2 preseason games, and we
Hmm.
have decimated by 17 or more points each game. So in preseason, basically every team is playing with their white players. No black players on the field. No best.
I don't know that that's the
All of
case.
the white players are on the field right now. So something about it. But if you take, hey, in football, the best players can't argue with me. First string and second string really aren't playing. We're playing with the third and fourth string here in Cowboys and other teams. The white players who are scrawny, not doing much. Maybe our kicker Aubrey's kicking, but we're everybody's doing well. But hey, if you have the first string Cowboys against third or fourth string other team, that's what I hey, you watch the game and you tell me I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, I watched the game. I watched this part of that game against the Cardinals, and I didn't know anybody that was playing. There was this
Yeah.
young quarterback, this young guy, and they were like, man, it was like 60-yard passes, 50-yard passes, 40-yard passes. I'm like, I don't know these kids. I've never heard their names before. Um, but maybe we should let them play. Maybe let them start. Let them start game one. Because it'll
Ooh,
do
no,
two
and we
things. No,
would
no.
lose.
We, even if we lose, you let them all start game one. Here's what's going to happen. It's everybody's going to be watching because they're like, what is going to happen? Their energy level and their excitement, I don't think they're going to lose as bad as you think they would lose. And it's going to make all the starters be like, ooh, I mean, I need to earn this paycheck. I need to earn this money. I don't want to
I
sit
get
on the
that.
bench, and to just know that, hey, we ain't gonna let you play. If you can't get your stuff together, we'd rather lose putting people on the field who love the game and want to play and are excited than to put you belly achers out there and maybe win.
Yeah, it's the
So I
players
think
that
that'd be awesome. That'd
it's
be
the
awesome.
players who get to tell their family, "Hey, I'm get to play in a game," like because we won't play in the regular season
Yeah,
or
it's
the
game
playoffs.
one. We always
And
lose game one anyway. I mean, the Cowboys very seldom ever win the first game. So,
which is fine,
and
but
who do
it's
we play?
also
Who do
like I
we
get
open
what you're
up? Who?
saying. It's like these kids who the third and fourth stringers like, oh hey, I don't have an ego. I'm just happy to be part of the team. I'm here. I'm the root. They're the Rudies of the team, and they are
Hmm.
playing. You don't have all these egos and
Yeah,
franchises and
absolutely.
fifties of millions of dollars. It's the third and fourth string, the scrawny little white kids.
And I'm guessing here. I think if I'm not wrong, I think we open the season on a Sunday night against the Giants.
Yeah.
I think we could beat the Giants with third string. It's not going to be a hard game. It's a Sunday night game. I know it's not, man. I would love it. I would just love it to go out there game one playing people we don't even nobody knows who they are,
You're right.
and
You're
we
you're
just
thinking like, okay, Dak, CD, Pickens,
put them on the
and
bench.
all of those
On the
guys.
bench. I mean, if
And
it's
then
if
you're
it's
like, okay,
close, bring them in the fourth quarter. If it's like we're a couple touchdowns away or we're getting obliterated at halftime, then maybe switch it out. First half, third string, 100%. Do it.
so if
Man,
you
that
were
would be
coach of the
awesome.
Cowboys, that's what you would do.
Oh, that's what I would do, man. I would game one. Game one out of the box, Sunday night, prime time against a heated division rivalry, third string.
So is that what you do? Like, let's say, like you always start your third or fourth string, and if they start losing at some point, you're like, we're going to bring in the big dogs,
Yeah.
and
And how much is that going to throw off the other team? Because they've been studying film after film after film. And then they are up there all of a sudden trying to run a defense against an offense they've never even seen.
yeah,
That's going to throw them off. But yeah, man, why not? Why
yeah.
not? I mean, that's probably why they don't hire me as a GM. But
Hey, you know what? It'll work for Remember the Titans. It could work here.
it could. I mean, he had to go to Denzel and say, "Man, they're kicking my butt. I need some help."
Yeah.
You gotta eat crow every now and then. Got to make people work to play both ways. Put Petey. If Petey don't want to play, Petey got to hand his helmet
Put the
over to somebody who wants to
Rev in.
play. Put
Strong
the
side,
rev
left
in.
side.
Come on, Ryan Gosling.
I
Let's
mean, that's the
go.
Southern football. It's the South football. That's what you got to do. It's like
What
come
you
together
do?
as a team to play.
No, man, that's great. Remember the Titans. That's a great movie.
Great
That's a great
movie.
movie right there, for sure. So anyway, so I say we're excited about the Cowboys. We're probably going to see Dak and CD and all them game one. Nobody panic. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody panic. That's who you're going to see. But I just think it would be fun and shake some things up. I think it would.
No, it would. I would. But I'm saying it's like all these third and fourth strings playing. It's yeah. There's a reason they're third and fourth string.
Yeah, there is. But they looked good. All that said, first two games, man, they look fun. They look like they're having fun. And strings aside, it's fun to watch the Cowboys play like that and win,
Yeah,
even if
and
it doesn't
win
count.
like a lot. Yeah, it's great. That's what we want in the regular season. We can go all the way. But again, in preseason, a team can lose every game and then go to the Super Bowl, or a team can win every game in the preseason and lose, 15
Hmm.
of the games in
Yeah.
regular season. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's what I always tell my son because I was like, don't read anything into it. Don't get fixated on preseason because it means nothing. It's just
yeah,
letting them stretch their legs is all it is. Well, this week in Texas, high school football starts. Which, if you live in Texas, that's like the biggest thing ever. High school
that's
football in
church. That's
Texas,
church.
that's church, man. You might live in another state going, they have high school. Who goes to high school football games other than the cheerleaders' moms? No, you ain't been to Texas. So I say all that to say is, do you follow high school football in North Texas?
Only through like news
Yeah,
things or clips or something like that. I'm not like out there like really following it, but like you're right.
same.
High school Texas football, a lot of high schools in Texas, especially in the DFW area or Houston area, are the size of a college campus, and their
They are.
stadiums for high school are the size of a college stadium. They
Yeah,
put
yeah.
millions of dollars into it. So many people from Texas high schools go on to the pros right away, or college and then pros. And
Hmm.
it's a thing. And there's something about going to the high school game on a Friday night and everybody's into it. The marching band's there, all the cheer, it's crazy. And so keeping up with that type of stuff, seeing who's the new prospects, who are the good the good players and stuff. Like it's a feeling, it's a community, it is a thing.
Hmm. Yeah, Texas Friday Night Lights. I mean, they didn't make a movie and a TV show called Friday Night Lights after Utah. They didn't base
Yeah.
it in like Kansas. They
Yeah.
based it where it counts. So yeah, we take it serious. So it'll be interesting to follow. But I'm the same. I don't really. I'm not into it. But I always kind of like to, especially the big rival games. You kind of keep an eye out who's winning and who's not, and who looks good. But there's enough of that to follow. So, well, any Mavericks news or I mean, I don't know. The Mavericks are just kind of on nothing really big happening with the Mavericks right now.
Mavericks, they traded like a last minute trade. They let somebody out of their contract out of the Mavs, and I can't remember the player, but he's been with the Mavs for a little while, for a few years. They let him go play, and I'm trying to remember where he's going, but he's no longer with the team. But not a big player that nobody would recognize.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll get in Mavericks news, I guess, once the season starts and anything that big that happens. But
I mean, the big news right now and that is WNBA. Like even though not many people are watching, but the whole trans thing of it all and
oh
the whole
yeah,
thing that's making a big thing right now because a former player was out there with a trans shirt on and got into a verbal altercation with one of the players and was ejected from the game. It's become a thing. The WNBA thing, that's what people are talking about. I don't even think people are talking about the WNBA games. They're just talking about the political side of it, which
yeah.
is ridiculous.
No, I agree. So yeah, and I've never watched a WNBA game in my life, and I'm not
No, you
saying that
don't
as oh, I just don't believe in it, or and you know me, I don't watch every sport anyway. I just have never watched. Maybe
you
it's
don't need
cool.
to. There's nothing to
Well,
see there. Unless you're watching Sophie Cunningham or her teammate Caitlin Clark. So
yeah, those are some good memes going around, man. So and I've been sick the last couple of days, and so that throws off my sleep schedule, and I can't sleep. And even now, I don't know how much of my voice I'll have for this show, but
I hope you're feeling all right,
I,
buddy.
I feel good. It's just like the cough in the voice. It's like it's hard to talk for any length
Well,
of
who
time.
what would you get, mono or something? Who you kissing?
Yeah, man, I ain't kissing and telling. Let's go. No, I think it's just one of those summer colds. School started. The teenagers bring home every disease
That's what it
possible.
is.
School,
School
man.
started, everybody's touching each other at the schools, brings it home,
Yeah,
everybody gets
so
sick. My
it is.
gourd.
So I say all that to say last couple nights I haven't been able to sleep. So I've just turned on the most inane show I can think of. One that I love, but I love watching World Series of Poker when I'm sick.
It's
I,
great. I
I
love I
love
love poker.
watching World. I don't care if it's this year's. I don't care if it's 5 years ago because the game doesn't change. I just love watching the World Series of Poker. I just do. So I've been watching that a lot. So talk about
Good.
sports we do watch, man. It makes me want to play.
So I actually did a poker game, hosted a poker game this weekend with 7 people at my place, and I try to do it every month, maybe a little more than once a month. I love playing Hold'em. I love doing all of that. What? Where's your invite? Do you play poker?
I don't even want to, I can't, I don't even know how to respond right now. Was
So
there
you're
other people
saying
there
if
I
I
know?
invited you to poker night, you would come over for poker for real money?
Um, Probably. I tell you, somebody who's a better poker player than me is my wife. I don't play poker with Kimberly because she will take all of your money, all of it.
Okay. So what
But
kind of poker
yeah, man, I
player
love
are
poker
you?
night, man. What do you do? Like this is Brian. Let me backstep a little bit. Let me pump the brakes before I put myself into something where I got a second mortgage my home. I don't know. I don't know if I play. I don't know if I play the kind of blinds that Brian Kluger would play. What's the buy-in for your games?
So with the group that I would have you come into, it's only
Wait now, you
$20.
put me on the B team? Wait, the group you would have me come into.
The group I would have you come
So
into
is
to
this like
start
this?
out,
Is this third string?
this is third string. It's a $20
Oh,
buy-in where we have a good time, we laugh, we joke. $20 buy-in, unlimited buy-ins, and it's dealer's choice on what you play. Usually a version of Hold'em,
I
but
only
it's
play.
up to the dealer. You can make up rules before you deal the
Oh,
cards, which I love to do.
I'm not playing that. I'm not playing.
So you're a regular missionary, regular schmegula,
Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, this round we're playing Uno.
Oh, so you don't play High
No,
Chicago, Low in the Hole,
no,
or you
no,
don't
no,
play.
no, no, no.
Oh, so like I mean that I do that. I like to do that. But then I've made up my own rules before, which is fun.
What kind of rules? Like
So
choose or wild?
I have the 69 rule, which if you it's regular Texas Hold'em, but if I say it's the 69 rule, if you have 69 in your hole, like in your two cards in your pocket, that's the highest, that's the best hand you can have. No matter what's on the board, you can have a royal flush to the ace. The 69 beats it, which brings an element to the game of
So that means
Jesus
just having a
Christ.
6 and a 9.
Just having a six and the nine in the hole. That's the best hand you can have.
This would drive me
Automatically.
crazy. This my brain can't work that way.
Which
That
is
would drive
really
me
funny.
crazy.
And so another one I do that I made up is called River Titties. And
Why is none of this shocking me?
River Titties is a rule that I made up, which is just like Texas Hold'em. But when the river card is laid out on the table in the community, the last card that is laid up, if it is an eight or a queen, that is wild to everyone. So it doesn't happen often, but if that eight or queen turns over on the river, man, it's wild to everyone. It changes the whole game.
I
It
started to say, you
is.
talk about shaking up a hand.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
so much fun.
Wow.
And then my other one, which is not really a crazy rule, but it is, and I do it just because I love to, yeah, I like to stroke the fire,
Really? I didn't know that about you. I didn't know.
I like to play twice, usually on a night. I will like blind. Everybody has to play blind. You cannot look at your cards the
Mm.
entire round.
But
Uh,
you can look at what's laid out. You can look at
Laid
the
out, yeah,
pair.
but you
Yeah.
cannot look at your hole. And
Okay.
so I will always go all in. And there's always a couple people that I can get to go all in
All right.
on a hand,
All right,
which
Michael
is
Scott.
it's a
Okay.
yeah, it's a really fun time. So yeah, River Titties or 69, but usually it's Hold'em or High Chicago, Low Chicago, a version of that. I love playing that. So I would bring you in for a $20 buy-in, unlimited buys, rebuys. If you like that,
I feel like this is a pity invite right now. I feel like
I've
this is where
always
we're going to invite you to come and play in the game where nobody cares if you can play or not.
so are you going to come in
It's
when
like
I
if this was
invite you to
pickup
the 200?
basketball. It's like, all right, we'll let you come and play, but we're going to put you on our bowling team, but we're going to put the rails up.
Are you
That's
going
what
to
I
come
feel
in for
like.
the $200 buy-ins
Hmm. See, I don't. You should.
with
Why?
20, 40 blinds?
Maybe because it sounds like that would be a serious game of poker.
That would be a serious game of poker. Probably
So you
wouldn't
don't
play
have
the
none of your
69 roll,
like
but the
Animal House
$20 for the
rules.
25 cent and 50 cent, blinds. That's fun. We're joking. We're drinking. That's the thing.
All right. Is there not a happy medium where we can just play just Texas Hold'em like we're supposed to, but not have like $200 buy-ins where we can just relax and drink and
Yes, we can do that. Yes,
all
of
right, it doesn't
course.
sound like it. Who do I know anybody that comes to this big $200 buy-in? Do I know anybody there? You don't have to name names. I'm just saying, do I know any of those people?
Maybe one or two.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of who we both know. Well, I know Warren's probably in the 200 buy-in. Like, all right, I guess if I want a low deal, I'll just play. I like Warren. So yeah,
I didn't know you played poker, honestly. Like, I mean, you and I have gone to concerts, we've gone to movies,
we've talked
we've.
about this all the time. Before when we first started meeting, we talked about poker a lot. Talked
Okay,
about
so
playing
my
poker.
next poker night, poker game, I'm inviting you. You need to show up, and it's going to be fun.
All right. I think I'm busy.
There it is. I think I'm busy. I'm washing my neighbor's dishes.
No, because we've even kicked around the idea of because we used to host poker nights and like I said, I got tired of my wife taking all my money. I mean, it's her money. I don't know why I'm
So how
worried
do you,
about
what
playing.
kind of poker player are you? Because every one of my friends that I play poker with, they can't pin me down. Like, because there's always a tell.
Hmm.
And like when I play with Adam Conway or Andrew Conway, Adam does not have a poker face. He has the easiest tell.
Right.
And me, I talk a lot during poker
Oh Lord.
and I confuse everybody of what is going on, how I bet from time to time. Nobody really gets it.
Yeah.
And so I'm a wild card to them.
I think I am that way because I love to just have fun playing. I love the
Right.
seriousness of it, but I'm not one of these people that can't have fun. Like my wife is a very serious player. Like don't splash the pot. Don't if you drop a card or misdeal a card and you don't start the hand over, she'll lose her mind.
Oh, I cannot wait to play with your wife. I'm going
It's
to
like,
call the table on
mm,
every card on what it is. I'm going to split. I know the little
no.
intricacies of
Yeah,
how
she
to
will
get
lose
under a
her.
player's skin like that, and
She
that's going to
will
be
gut
so
you.
that's going to throw her off.
She will cut you. So she's very serious. You won't be able to read her at all. Um, Me, I'm kind of the same way. I don't really have a tell because I'll talk all the time, and sometimes I'll get bored. If like I really want to play a hand, and I've got the crappiest hand, like if I have a 3-5 off suited, I'll play because I don't care. I don't want to sit there and watch everybody else play, and so that kind of throws people off. So I don't really have a. I don't think I have a tell. But
Okay.
it'd be interesting. I'm not sitting here eating Oreo cookies like John Malkovich
Yeah, I
trying
splash the pot whenever the fuck I please.
such a great movie rounders. So all
So
right, well
good.
we'll have to play. But yeah, did you win this weekend? So you said you had a
I did.
game.
I won. I
Well,
was
with
the
your
big
house
winner.
rules, you probably did.
House rule. Oh, that came up. That came up.
Like
But
it's
hey, I
funny how
took three
Brian
people
wins
out,
and
man.
there's
It was great.
yeah.
What was interesting, I love when you're playing poker and weird shit happens. So like two hands back to back, I had pocket queens, which I call lady boys, and back to back, different decks, pocket queens, right back to back. I was like, that's crazy.
That is
That the
crazy.
odds of that are rare.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, and they joke about it in the movie Rounders that people don't play Texas Hold'em because the swings that
Yeah,
happen. And I think that's one reason I love it. But then that's why I love watching World Series of Poker because you never know from hand to hand what's going to happen, And these guys are doing like, I'll bet 2 million. It's like $1 million, the blinds are like $1 and $2 million blinds. It's some of
yeah.
them. So it's insanity. At that point, it's just a number. It's not even real money.
It's a numbers
So
game.
it isn't, it's crazy. But I was watching, I don't even know what year it was. And the guy went all in. He had like, I don't remember what he had. He had a really good hand and he went all in and then somebody called him and the guy that called him he had like a 3 and a 7. That's all he had. And he called him and I think there was a 3 on the turn and 3 on the river, so he ended up with three threes. And the guy that just got walked out, he's like, seriously, you call me? And he was like really mad that this guy won with a 3. That's literally all he had was a 3, and he won and took it. And it's like you just never know. You never know what's going to turn over.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to come up. It's just why it's so fun to play and fun to watch. And it's one of
It
those things that
is.
you don't have to be athletically minded. Anybody can play the game. You might not win, but anybody can play. Anybody can
Well,
sit
it's
down
a
and play poker.
skill. You're playing the person, not necessarily the
Oh
hand.
yeah,
You're playing the
like I said,
person.
there is a skill to their level. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying is if you just want to get together with friends and have a card game. I mean, I remember in high school, none of us knew what we were doing. We do penny ante, and we just get
Yeah.
together for an afternoon with some beers, and it was a great time.
Yeah. Good
It's just so
times.
fun. So,
I'm inviting you to the next poker night, Matt. I
all
hope
right,
you accept the invitation.
all right. I hope so too. I hope I do. I would like that of myself. That would be a big step for me. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So so I think it'd be fun for sure. Can I bring some Chick-fil-A? They have a new menu.
Oh, wait. So I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has a new menu.
They have new menu options. They have this waffle sandwich. Have you not seen this? It's their normal chicken sandwich, but instead of buns, it's two Chick-fil-A waffles with bacon and maple syrup.
It's almost, is that like the McGriddle? Or that sounds awesome.
I would not. No, let's not call it a McGriddle. It's not. That's like saying, oh wow, Allen Stadium. That's compared. Don't compare that to DeSoto. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it's like
Okay.
let's not put Chick-fil-A in the gutter here. No, it's so much more elevated than a McGriddle. But yeah, they have that. They have some new coffees. But yeah, that's their big thing. They just released it yesterday as we're recording this. I think it's just called the waffle sandwich or something. But yeah, it's bacon, their normal Chick-fil-A filet with waffles instead of bread and with apple smoked bacon and honey butter. and syrup.
Is it a breakfast item?
No, you can get it 24/7.
Okay, so on paper, it sounds awesome. Will that be good in your mouth? I'm trying to figure it out because my Chick-fil-A order is usually the chicken noodle soup, which don't sleep on that chicken noodle soup at Chick-fil-A. It's amazing. The nuggies fried, sometimes the grilled chicken sandwich and some waffle fries.
Mm.
But a waffle chicken sandwich with bacon and honey and the honey, but I mean, I have got to try at least one or two.
Yeah, and you know me, I'm not a good judge because I'm not a food person. So to answer your question, I have to look to my wife, who again loves food. She yelled up at me. I knew this was coming. I saw an ad a couple weeks ago. She yells from downstairs yesterday, and I can always tell by the tone of her voice something really cool has happened and great, and we've either won the lottery or something amazing has just happened. And so I go downstairs, and she's almost in tears because she has seen this sandwich. She, she's like, she's reading it to me like you would read Keats to your long lost love. It was like describing it because she loves all of those things. Apple smoked bacon, honey butter, syrup, and so chicken and waffles, the combination of all that. So she was really excited about it. And so we got one, obviously that same day. Um, and said it was really, really good. So to answer your question about how does it feel in the mouth, I think it eats like a really great chicken and waffles meal, but in a sandwich-like way. So I think it's great. They're not reinventing the wheel here, but for something a little bit different and great, I think it's right up the alley. I didn't eat it, but it's
No, I'm
'cause
excited.
I don't like bacon. I don't really like syrup.
What
I
do
sure
you
don't
like?
like honey butter. Ugh.
The guy who just wants to eat pills for food, ladies and gentlemen,
Right.
Matt.
You said your go-to. You said don't sleep on the chicken noodle soup. I say don't sleep on the kale salad that Chick-fil-A has as a side. Their
Interesting.
side of kale or fruit is really good. But I just get the spicy chicken sandwich with pickles only. No cheese. Putting cheese on my sandwich. Spicy chicken sandwich with pickles. You can't go wrong. That's my go-to.
No pickles for me. This Jew does not like pickles.
Is that a Jewish thing or is that just you?
I mean, Jews usually like pickles. You go to any Jewish deli in the world and there's
Well, that's what
pickles
I
on the
thought, but you
table.
you kind of put the two together like you couldn't eat it or something. You just don't like pickles.
I don't like pickles.
I love pickles. Pickles are good.
I mean, it's not that I love the shape of pickles. I mean, who doesn't?
Do you
Phallic,
like
long. Maybe
cucumbers?
it's just because it's green. I don't know.
Do you like cucumbers?
I do like cucumbers.
See, that makes no sense. So you like things in their natural state, as God intended them to be eaten.
Oh,
I love
so
me some
good.
cucumbers. So anyway, so if you're big fans of Chick-fil-A, there's a couple things on. They have some different iced coffees and different kind of coffees they added, but that's the big thing that they have added. So I guess it was, I shouldn't say they changed their menu, but they have added several new things, including their waffle chicken sandwich,
Yeah,
which I think is going to be a big hit for them.
good.
And so yeah. So if you're down with the chick,
I'm
then
gonna try it before our next show, and I will report back.
you should do that. Yeah, let me know what you think. Because I mean, again, I'm not a judge. I will never be a food critic or be somebody that you'd like, oh, let me see what Matt thinks about this food.
No, but
That's not my
I
lane.
disagree totally. I think you should be a food critic because you hate everything, and if there's something you really love and like, that's gonna be the thing.
But see, I don't like movie critics who hate everything. I think they're pompous dicks.
What are you talking? We have one in our DFW film critics who hates
We have
every movie, and he's
several.
amazing. You know who I'm talking about.
I do know who you're talking about. And you don't like a lot of things, but you're okay. But you're not that kind of critic. There's certain things that you don't like. You didn't like Spider-Man and you didn't like the all-female Ghostbusters and you didn't like the live action Beauty and the Beast. And so there's things that you don't like, but you're not that kind of critic that hates everything.
I like how you went there with it. I
I
agree.
know what you like and what you don't like. I'd set in my mind because you're very vocal when you hate a movie. You're like, no. And all three of those movies I thought were amazing. Maybe
Ugh.
it's women in movies you don't like.
Well,
Hmm.
I don't think women should be allowed in movies nor make movies unless they're naked.
Unless they're AI generated. So, listen.
I'm just
So,
kidding. I love women.
yeah, we know. So, which I guess is brings us to the point that something I was not, I won't say shocked by, but that Anne Hathaway was voted most beautiful woman.
By who?
I don't know who votes on these things. If you know, it's like people's sexiest man alive.
Is
I
that
guess
well,
it's
so that's a magazine, and that has to be the people at the magazine, or
right.
they
So I don't know
ask.
who voted if this was a variety thing or some publication. I don't know who voted. I didn't get a ballot. I didn't get to vote.
I
But
think she's beautiful.
I
Is she
do think she
this?
is very beautiful. I don't know if I would say yeah, I mean, you just because you did 6 movies this year and everybody likes you doesn't make you the most beautiful woman in the world. It just doesn't. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just hate throwing around terms like that. So if you would have got that ballot, is that the name you would have written down?
No,
Who would you have written down?
off the top of my head, Whoopi
Lord,
Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, like now I'm really confused.
Sydney Sweeney, maybe?
See, I would have wrote that down too because I like Sydney, and I think she looks. I think I like Sydney because she's embracing who she is. I mean, if you watch all of Sydney's movies, she'll get rough and tumble. She'll
She's
get
awesome. She
no. I
just
don't need
did the
makeup. I don't need a hairstylist. I'll just be rough and ready.
she just did the airwalking thing. That's like something Tom Cruise would do.
Yeah. So I like her. I don't know if I'd have wrote her name down though. I love her a lot.
I would have
I
written her
don't
name down.
know. I don't know who because I have so many different tastes. I don't know who I would write down.
Whoopi
That's
Goldberg,
Whoopi Goldberg.
Gilbert
Whoopi would
Grape's
be
mother.
excited. She would be excited. Um, Demi No More, I could write down
Oh, I
more
wouldn't
or
write down
less.
her.
I'm
Not
just kidding.
now.
Not now. Like Skeletor. Come on.
Absolutely.
Sad. It's sad to see, man. It's so sad to see. I don't know that I think I have a hard it's like that for me is like I get the same heart palpitations as ordering food at Cheesecake Factory. I
Right.
can't I can't pick. I can't choose.
You know who actually looks amazing right now? Who hasn't really over the last 15 years?
Hang on, don't tell me. What generation?
Oh, I
How
mean
like how old
that
is she? Huh?
late 50s.
Late 50s. Who hasn't always, but now she's kind of had a glow up
Oh, major glow up. And she's kind of been out of the news for a long time, but just got back into it in a big way over the last week.
over the last week. I feel like I should know this because there was somebody that popped out of nowhere. Does she have an OnlyFans now?
No, no.
Oh, okay. So it's not the girl from the lady from American Pie.
No, not Shannon
Um,
Elizabeth. That was a while ago.
give me one movie she's in or TV
League of Their
show.
Own.
Oh, Madonna? Madonna's older
No,
than that. I don't know who's in the League of Their Own.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you see the pictures of her now with her, she's
I'm
admitted like the
Googling it.
face surgery and stuff like that. She looks unbelievably great right now.
Well, I mean but that doesn't count. It's like you had to have all this. I don't want to say somebody's beautiful now because they had a bunch of face surgery. It's like,
Hey,
well,
she looks good,
if you
man.
can afford
She
it.
looked good when she first started out, and then
When she first
she
started
went away
out,
for a long time, and now she just hosted Kimmel's show for a week. Man, she looked great.
she looks
Looks
like
great.
Hillary Clinton.
I don't think Hillary Clinton looks
I,
great, but
I
that's
don't. I guess I'm not seeing any current recent pictures. She looks like Hillary Clinton and the lady from Misery had a baby.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, Rosie. No, Rosie looks good, man. I think Rosie looks
Whole
good.
lot of Rosie.
Whole lot of Rosie. AC/DC for you.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up?
All
You can't
right.
find a good picture of her?
No, I'm hoping none of these are the new ones you're talking about because I'm like, it's
That's all
like,
I'm saying.
oh,
That's all I'm
when was this one
saying.
taken? She's talking about RFK Jr. wanting to be the Golden Bachelor. How old is that? That it can't be that old.
No idea.
All right, I don't. Yeah, okay. I'll give it to you. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have
Okay.
it. I don't.
Okay.
I don't necessarily agree. So, all right. I didn't. Man, that's all right. All right.
Surprised you there.
You did surprise me. You surprised me. That wasn't on my bingo card. Now I feel bad because I'm picking other people like
I
not
picked
older.
Sydney Sweeney.
You did. Well, we'll agree there. We should have just left it at that. We'll both agree on Miss Sweeney. So, but I'm sure there's others. We could do a list at some point, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I have that much energy or effort. Um, let's see. We've talked about before my voice completely goes. I think one thing we do want to talk about a lot in the news about Canada. Why is everybody always dogging on Canada? I love Canada.
I'm sorry.
You do? You don't like
Yeah.
Canada?
Eh,
Eh? You don't like
eh,
Canada? Eh?
eh.
What has Canada ever done? Canada's like the foot washing station. What have they done to you? What is
I'm not saying
Canada?
they've done to
What don't
me,
you
but
have in your
they
world?
effectively just said we're at war with the US, which is the funniest thing any comedian could ever say. And Canada's president is like, we're effectively at war with the US right now. And I'm dying laughing because I'm thinking back to 1999's South Park, the movie Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. And it's never going to get to that, but I'm laughing because of what it's about, what Canada's trying to do, and it makes me laugh.
But I don't think they mean a war like, oh, here's tanks and guns like, the Middle East or like,
Oh,
Russia
because they know they
and
wouldn't be able
Poland or
to, yeah, that war would be over in 10 minutes.
right. So, but there is a war going on because again, I don't know why. I'm never going to side with our president. I hate apologizing to nations and peoples because of the actings of our president. I'll be glad when a year and a half from now that'll all be gone. Put him in our taillights, but I don't know. Canada's cool, man. There's awesome people from Canada are cool. Their 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 place is cool. I don't know, man. I like Canada. I just wish people
Uh,
would leave them alone. And all these tariffs. I mean, I understand there's certain things about tariffs that have to take place. But yeah, I've never gone so far as a bag on Canada.
well, with the Canada thing and Trump right now, Canada is basically Trump. Okay, so Canada is not like giving the US consumer or the US products from us the proper uh not appreciation, but outlook in Canada.
All right.
And Trump is like, hey, we just want the same as anybody else. And they're saying no. So Trump is doing 50% tariffs on everything. And so how Trump is going about it is questionable, as he is with everything. But when you look
Everything.
at Trump from the last 50 years, Trump does not shy or hide away from anything of who he is. He is
Right.
loud and proud of who he is.
I know. So, but that's not good. It's never worked for him in life.
It's where he's not in jail. He's the president twice. Like it works for him.
uh, we'll agree to disagree.
It has worked for, hey, say what you will. He is in power. He is in power and everybody talks about him.
Yeah, that's true.
And I will say with this tariff thing, Canada's economy is a fraction, 1/18th of the US's, maybe less than that. Canada needs the US more than the US needs Canada because Canada, if they want to stop getting stuff from the US and go elsewhere or start shipping, that's gonna take 8 to 10 years for them to do because they're gonna have to work out trade and shipping and infrastructure and agreements. US and Canada, we're in the same land. It's easy.
Hmm.
So Canada's gonna lose this. Who blinks first? Donald's not gonna blink first. Uh
But here's what bothers me about that is he always does it at the sake of the American people, the people who are out there licking his boots for some reason. That's who's going to always suffer with these tariffs. It's not going to be the people like Trump who have so much money. They're always going to make more money. It's the people without money that are going to be hurt by
Well,
anything that's
right.
a
And in
tariff.
Canada, it's not much. Like they do hockey sticks and maple syrup and shit. But I mean, they're big into dairy. Dairy is their big thing, maybe a little bit of automotive stuff.
Yeah.
But dairy's the big thing there. So that would be the biggest thing impacted here. Canada can't afford to not have the US a part of this.
Hmm.
So, like Trump, our president, the only thing he's famous for, one of the two things he's famous for. One, saying you're fired. The other, the art of the deal. He wants to make a deal. It's on his terms. That's how he does it. And
And
it's
he's the
kind of
worst deal
crazy.
maker ever. That's why he was broke. That's why he's broke. He really he's squandered his family fortune. I don't know why people think he's a good deal person. He's not. He does what's beneficial for him, and he lucks out sometimes. But anyway, Again, another side story.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
Canada is poking the bear and trying. Canada is the little guy standing up to the big guy,
Hmm.
and it's not going to work out. And I think Trump has a lot of good reasons, and the US has a lot of good reasons on why they're doing this. How they're going about it, questionable. Again, anything Trump does and why he does it, or not why he does it, but how he does it. Not why, because I think, well, the why is good. I think the
Yeah,
how he does it, nobody's ever seen before until him.
I
You
know.
know?
It's eye rolling. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it all shakes out. I just feel bad because I think they've been good neighbors. It's like if I have a really good neighbor for a long time and all of a sudden the HOA starts dogging them about something, I feel bad because they're really good neighbors. So I don't know. So what? So do you think he's going to rename it Lake Ontario now out of bitterness?
Oh, who cares? It's Lake Ontario, Lake America, Gulf of Mexico. Who cares? I
He cares.
That's the funniest thing to me about him. I think Trump is inadvertently one of the funniest people in the world
Well, that's
because
why he was so fun to watch on Celebrity Apprentice and The Apprentice because he is such a doofus and he is funny to watch. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, now he's in a role that impacts my life and the life of those I love. This isn't funny anymore.
well, he says hilarious things like that don't matter. Like, we're changing the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Or remember that time he's like, we're taking Greenland. We're just taking
Oh
it.
yeah.
We're taking Green. I
Taking
mean, that shit's funny, dude. That's hilarious.
it.
Like, that's amazing. And now he's like, we're gonna take Canada. We're gonna change Lake Ontario to Lake America. I mean, this is top level comedy shit. Like
Because he knows his
no
people eat
can you
that up.
imagine Obama or Bush or anybody's like, hey, the thing at the top of the list is changing the name of Lake Ontario. No, we're just gonna take Greenland today. That's what we're doing. I mean, that's it's good shit, man.
Not when it's your president. Not when it's your president. It's not.
Hey, I'm saying if I became governor of Texas, the first thing I would do is attack Rhode Island.
You know what? Governors get a pass too because governors are just, I mean, yeah, I mean, that does impact a lot of people's lives, but I kind of laugh at governors with the things that they do sometimes. But presidents, you expect a little bit more. I don't know why you got to go through a lot of states to get to Rhode Island. So as governor, you need to, what's your plan of attack? How are you going to get there?
What are you talking about? Take some buses, fly some planes with
You'll
500
never get north of
with
Kentucky,
2,000 soldiers in Texas. Rhode Island is the size of North Park Mall here.
but you got to
It
get
would be
there.
easy.
You wouldn't get through the Blue Mountain Boys of Kentucky. They'd be
Oh,
like,
yes,
"Where are
you
you going?"
would.
I bust look good in my backyard as a chicken coop.
That's an old Boston legal bit. So good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah. I just like I'm in the camp of Trump because I think there's some stupid shit he's doing. I think there's some good things he's doing. And then just the comedy of it all. Because I really think that he loves America on his whatever vision it may be.
Yeah.
And I also think he's the person that, unlike any other president, really, if you say something bad about him, he's going to say something bad about you. If you say something good about him, he's going to say something good about you. He's a
No, he
child
won't.
in
He'll
that
still say
way.
something bad about you.
He's still a child in that way.
He is. I've never heard him say anything good about anybody, unless it somehow circles back to making him look good, or it's
That's
an
how it is,
underhanded
man. That's
compliment.
how it is. He's the head person in charge.
I know. All right. Well, what about his little girlfriend? She's shaking things up. What's going to happen with that?
What's she doing?
The one that wrote him all the creepy letters and how much, and then got the Secret Service all upset, and Melania, I guess, is upset, and I don't know. He's just a creepy dude, man. I don't know what's going on with his little girlfriend.
Hey, all the presidents have had girlfriends and all that stuff. I don't care who it is. Everybody's
Not
had a
all.
girlfriend.
Not all. Not since Clinton. I don't think we've had one since Clinton.
You don't think you don't think George Jr., you don't think Biden or
No.
Obama has had a secret girlfriend?
Biden was way too old. Obama, him and Michelle have a relationship. No, there is no way. I would literally, I don't know. I would bet a lot. Yeah, Obama,
Okay.
no. Bush, I mean, George W. was one of my faves, and I really, he's probably done some shady stuff, and he's probably had a lot of beer moments, but I think him and Law, yeah, I don't really think it. I don't see him with a side piece at
Okay.
all. Maybe I could be wrong. Most politicians probably do. They probably all do. I mean, I'm probably very naive in my thinking, but I'd be kind of shocked. Um, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't shocked at Clinton. Nobody was.
I mean, I'm saying like they don't have to have like a big romantic relationship. I think they're all having sex with whoever out there. They're traveling, 360 days of the year. They're going, they're meeting everybody. I think there's a little stuff going on, even if it's with the staff or not. I don't
Hmm, interesting. Maybe we should just ask everybody. Somebody should write a book.
know.
Somebody should write a book.
Yo, president. Yo, prez.
Yo, Prez. No comment. My wife and I were talking earlier about, I don't know how we even got on the subject of it, but Bill Cosby came up. Oh, because yeah, this was a whole big circle moment. We got around to Bill Cosby. Where is he?
He's at home with Camille.
So he just stays, he doesn't do anything now.
No,
So, all right. So he's not in jail.
no, he
I
got
know
out of
he's,
jail a long time ago.
but so he's
He
not
still
trying to make a
denies everything.
resurgence. He's not trying to get back into TV and film and all that.
No, his health is bad. He's like pretty much blind at the moment.
Mm,
And I mean, why is he gonna step out? Like that
uh,
he's quiet until it's not like until he's the long quiet.
yeah. Kind of like
But
Jack
he has
Nicholson, I guess.
always maintained his innocence, and Camille, his wife, has always stuck by him,
Yeah.
which you can have theories and questions about that, about why she stuck with him and why he still maintains his innocence. But yeah, he's out of jail. He's basically blind, and why
Hmm.
there's no reason for him to get back in that spotlight after all the convictions and the dozens of women that have come out, and
Yeah.
there's no reason
And
for him to. He's made his money, he has his money, live his golden years. He doesn't need to.
yeah. And why would you in this day and age where you just get slaughtered on social media? I wouldn't either. I wouldn't stick my head out at all.
No, yeah,
Eek. It's crazy.
absolutely.
All right. And I know he's getting old too. So, all right. Well, speaking of blind, we are blind in Texas. As always, appreciate you hanging out with us. Any final thoughts, Mr. Brian Kruger
Yes,
of Boomstick Comics? What you say yes, like I missed the most important part of the show.
Target, the shopping store.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty important. Yeah, Target have released an apology letter about this new Halloween costume they put out that a lot of people are saying is complete blackface. I went out and looked. I was like, let me see this costume. And I look at this costume, and my first thought is, how did they not notice? Who didn't notice? How did it get from concept to production to shipment to shelf without somebody going, should we relook at this? I don't know how that happened. I mean, luckily they pulled it. They made an apology. How does things happen in this day and age? And we
I
can
had
talk
the
about
opposite
people are too
reaction.
sensitive. People are too sensitive. They should get over it. But because of people being too sensitive, you have to be overly cognizant of those things. I'm not saying Target is wrong. I'm not saying the people that were complaining are right. I'm just saying from the world we live in and knowing how knee-jerk, wishy-washy, mamby-pamby the world is right now, why would you put yourself up for that sort of controversy, knowing that's what's going to happen?
I don't know. I feel like Target is never going to go out of business.
Well,
Everybody loves
no,
Target no
they're
matter
not going
what.
anywhere. Yeah,
Everybody loves Target.
sure.
When you sent that, I was like, what is a Target thing? And I saw like, oh, Target recalls this blackface thing, this kid's costume. And I went and looked at it. It's a children's clown costume that allegedly resembled blackface in the 30s or the 20s. And I looked at it and I was like, there's nothing about this that even resembles. They had a black child actor put the mask on. If this was a white child in the same costume, same pose, nobody would say anything.
Well, you couldn't really even tell because the mesh it's a black mesh even on the front. So I think that in itself would, regardless of the ethnicity of the kid wearing it.
And I didn't even like because like there's like the big white teeth, but I took that as like American Horror Story clown big teeth
Sure.
and not the blackface, and people are so up in arms about this. And I'll be the first to say there's been stores, boutique stores, or big chain stores that have done that in like the Holocaust Jewish Center or Jewish sector, where they'd have clothes and they'd have a big yellow Jewish star on them, and that is a sign of the Holocaust and
Hmm.
of a concentration camp. This is a Halloween costume of a clown that I could not see unless somebody on the far left was looking to instigate something. And because I was always like, is this like a thing? Is this what it is? Is this what it is? And I just could only see the clown. I was like, this
Yeah.
doesn't, I mean, nobody's painting their face. I don't know. They pulled it either way.
Hmm.
They put their apology because that's
You,
easier than
you got
going
to.
through any of this.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Target's not going out of business. It's like when everybody was up in arms about Chick-fil-A. Nobody's
Yeah.
going out of business. It's too well loved. You're not going to shut down Target. And to be granted, if we were walking through Target and I saw it on the shelf, I probably wouldn't do a double take and go, wow, because it's not that obvious. But in context, when you look at it, and all three things separate would probably the black gloves, the black mesh, the little hat, and the big white grin. Take all those apart separately and it's not a big deal, but you put them all together and it does sort of form something that was a really horrible part of our nation history. So do I get it?
And if
No. Do
that's
I
the
get it?
case,
Yes.
wouldn't it be fun to see a 5-year-old kid running around like that, getting candy, who has no idea about that side yet?
Right. And that's the thing is, I mean, hopefully people aren't using this as a way to, to teach kids how to be racist or teach kids how to have issue. I mean, kids are the least racial people in the world. Racism is not born, it's bred. And so, I just hope that's not what this is being used for. Do I think it's
And I
silly?
just love
Yes,
that.
but at the same time, in our culture, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and I love how so many people are so quick to like, I boycott, never
Oh,
again Target. And I'm like, dude,
oh,
they
whatever. They'll
have
be at Target
five,
next week.
yeah, 500 million products there.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to Target for something.
Yeah. You know what? Boycott all you want. Stay at home. That'll be less people at Target when I go. Just
Exactly.
stay home. Then fine. Yeah. This whole
Exactly.
boycotting stuff. Oh, we're going to show Target. We're going to shut them. You're not. You're not. Be quiet and sit down. You're not going to do anything. So, yeah, but I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, I totally forgot we were going to talk about Target because that's another really breaking news thing that just sort of happened. But we'll be at Halloween before you know it. I know you're working on your costume, so I know you'll be ready.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, I think this year I'm going to go as queso, not
Like
the
chips
dip,
and queso?
not the dip. I don't know how much you're into streaming. There is he's the largest Twitch streamer out there. His name is Queso. He's got
Oh,
like
I've heard of him.
He's got like 5 million views. He streams every night. He's this funniest. He used to get on my nerves so bad because Milo, my son, watches him. But now that I've watched him more, I just think the guy's funny. I mean, he literally makes billions of dollars just playing video games online and playing the Wordle and stuff. But he's got this. He always wears the big hoodie with headphones, and he's got this big beard. So I'm like, man, that'd be the easiest costume ever.
That'd be
So much
good.
to my son's chagrin, he's like, "Oh, Dad, you can't be queso because I'm not cool." But I'm like, "You watch me. I'll be the coolest queso out there."
That would be good.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, anything else I missed? Anything else I forgot?
I'm trying to think. I think that's it. I think we touched on all of that.
All right.
The Stars are still the Stars, the Mavs are still the Mavs, with minus the one player. The Rangers are doing it. They're first place at the moment. Cowboys are doing it. Getting ready for the season and trying to think of what else. Yeah, I think that's it. Politics and all that stuff. Yeah.
Do we get cocky enough to say that we will still be in first place, we being the Rangers next Tuesday?
Yes, we will be in first place next week.
So you're because of the firing of the GM, how we're
Yeah,
playing, who
first
we're
place next
playing?
week. First place next
Oh
week.
man, that was a quick answer. All
And
right, I'll go first place next week. More than a half a game. You're going to go. How about 2 games out of 2 games ahead?
1.5 games. I'll go 1.5 games
So
ahead.
you backpedal a bit. Oh, we're gonna be
One and a
oh,
half
let's not
games.
get
We'll still be
crazy.
in first.
Let's not
I
get
also I
crazy.
also want to say that Spider-Man Brand New Day is about to beat within a couple $1 million Titanic out for the biggest box office of all time.
I was hoping you
Uh,
wouldn't bring that up because that is a very sore subject with me. And I saw it today, and I scrolled past it, and I didn't even give it the time of day. So I don't even. I was okay with the new Spider-Man movie. I'm happy for Tom. I'm happy for Zendaya. I'm happy for the franchise. But don't go messing with. You can be blasé about some things, Rose, but not about Titanic. Don't be
It's about
coming
it,
messing.
it is going to beat out Titanic. It's going to beat out
We don't have to
Nisa.
talk about it though.
Will it beat out within $600 million it has to go both Avatar movies and Avengers Endgame? Will it?
And here's the thing. Out of all the movies you just mentioned, Titanic is the greatest movie of all of those. The fact that Avatar,
Yeah, Avatars are not great.
not great. They're not.
We
Endgame
also don't.
in its moment, Endgame was amazing. That was the draw. But here's the thing. Avatar, Spider-Man, and
Well, it beat
Endgame,
out Star Wars. It beat out Star Wars today.
even Star Wars, all those you mentioned are part of giant franchises. You've got Titanic, which
Yeah,
is a standalone movie
yeah,
in the midst of Marvel, Star Wars, Avatar.
yeah.
That alone should set it apart from anything else. Titanic was a one and done. Endgame, if it was there was only one Marvel movie in the world, Endgame ain't gonna be breaking any records. If this
Yeah.
was the only Spider-Man movie we ever
It
had,
had
it ain't making a
22
record.
films before it to build up to that moment. Yes, I get
Exactly. So no, Titanic, you're fine. You're still the greatest thing ever made.
it. Still gonna get beat though.
Mhm. Not if I'm keeping score.
So good.
All
So
right.
fun.
Well, all right, everybody. Again, that's Brian Kluger, boomstickcomics.com. Check me out at mongolshow.com. We are blind in Texas. We'll be back with more next week.